Well, hello, this is Ogma001, and I'm going to show you Kenshi. This is a game that is currently in alpha funding, and as such is not in a completely finished state. But I wanted to bring it to your attention, so you can go check it out and maybe support it. So let's take a look at the game. We're going to start a new game. Many of the features aren't implemented yet. If you see the trailer in the description, a lot of the features in the trailer aren't in the game, but the game isn't finished as of yet. But, a lot of the features that they want to implement look very feasible, and the entire game, as it stands, looks very good. So you start off with the character creator here, which is the first thing I'd like to show you, and immediately you can see the style that's sort of gone for, which is post-apocalyptic. It sort of looks like, I don't think that's the actual theme, but I don't know, it just sort of looks like that to me. It's sort of desert, and you know, it's sort of got a Japanese samurai sword type thing going on there. So this is the character creation, which is quite in depth. First of all, you can pick your name up here. We're going to call him Ogma001. So that's our chap here. He's going to be our avatar for the game. Secondly, we can select race. At the moment, you can be cannibal or human. If you're a cannibal, you can eat people. So far, you can't choose male and female. There are only two faces implemented as of yet, but again, this is all pre-alpha. This is all will change. So there are no hairstyles just yet. There are already, however, a heap of customizations to make to the body. As you can see, all these sliders to our right here. You can make him tall, so we can make him fucking huge. You can adjust his posture, which is hilarious. Hello. Oh, yes, but no, we're going to have a nice posture. You can be really fat. You can be so fat that it doesn't feasibly make sense. You can also be so skinny it doesn't feasibly make sense. In fact, we might do that. You can also choose the leg bulk, although I think we'll actually give ourselves a bit more of a frame. Actually, we'll go for full frame. Ha! We are Pants Mackenzie. That's our new name. Pants Mackenzie. I don't know if that's how it's spelled. Whatever. That's his name. And he's so tall, his head is in the name. But yes, the game is not finished as of yet. That should be stressed. It is in pre-alpha, and many of the features are not properly implemented. That I would like to stress. It is very much going for the same funding model as Minecraft. Yes, we can max out all of these and create something that just looks wrong. But we still need to adjust the upper body where we can go through chest. But as you can see, there are a whole heap of customization options. And as we know, the best customization is maxing everything out always. It always results in a handsome beast of a character. Have I not maxed out something? Because I don't know, he has massive hips. His hips don't lie, motherfucker. But yes, here we go. This is our character, and here's Pants Mackenzie, so we're done. As you can see, we can now run around and do shit. But this is the game world. It is very desert. As you can see, there are towns here. As you run around, you can explore all of that, and to show you that vast expanse is all desert. One of the features, I think I'll show you the first features. The game calls itself a squad-based tactical game. So it's an RPG crossed with a and it's sort of tactical squad-based. So it starts you off with 1,000 cats, which is the game's currency. So we can go and talk to this guy. It's loading because you're running into a building, and it should load the interior. Because the controls are a bit finicky at the moment, but we should talk to him. You're looking to join up, 700 cats, that is a deal. So we can now customize our sword for hire, who I will call, let's think, what's a nice name for this chap here? We shall call him, I don't know, Barry. Barry the Reaper. There we go. Here is Barry the Reaper. He is, he's going to be really small. No, we'll make him just, I don't know, I'll leave him as his standard. We'll go for that. That looks good. So this is Barry the Reaper, and this is our squad. So at the start of the game, I think I'll go through the shops. So as you can see, there are various shops you can go to. These will sell clothes and armor. I'll take you inside so you can take a look. I won't walk inside every shop, but it's probably worth showing you the interiors of one shop. So what does the game want to do in full release? Eventually, you should be able to buy your own shops, run your own business. The game is very open-ended. It reminds me a lot of Mountain Blade. You can be a bandit, a warlord, you can go out and trade, you can join the police, eventually they'll let you join the army, and you can go out and defend your country for great justice. Yes, the game is, I don't know, it's very intriguing. I love the setting. This is quite new, the foliage, actually. But yes, the game is very punishing, and I'll show you how you're supposed to start the game in a second, because as it stands, you can't join the military, which was supposed to be a good way of doing it. You have a few choices when starting up. You can either go to the capital and start raiding the random battles and selling stuff, because people will just start fighting. Eventually you'll be able to join the factions, so you can join various factions and things. You can even start your own faction and make your own buildings, because you see this function build, that'll eventually allow you just to put buildings down out in the wilderness and make your own bases and shit. But they wanted to make things like barracks not just pump out units. All your units or squad mates are all unique. As you can see, I have Pants Mackenzie here, who is inside inside Barry there. But another big aspect is you can become a trader. You can go and buy things. You can get rucksacks. But I've wasted all my cats purchasing a slave or Barry the Reaper. So the world is absolutely massive, and it's kind of good they gave you time dilation, so we can just speed up time. And I'll show you what you're supposed to do when beginning out in the game, because it can be daunting at first. So you want to run around, and you want to look for people in the distance, preferably bandits, but you don't want to fight the bandits. Do not fight bandits at the start. Everyone is better than you at the start of the game, and you have to be a scavenger, so you have to be clever, you have to use your noggin. And yes, the game isn't finished yet. There are still many features that need to be added. I just wanted to show it to you so you can go and look and maybe, I don't know, alpha fund it, because it's very similar. Well, basically it's the Minecraft model, and I don't know, it's one of the best alpha funding games I've seen. It's very good. I find it very enjoyable. There are some bandits out there, but they're a bit too far away for my liking. Why are they too far away? Because we need to kite them back to the base. That's what you want to do at the start of the game. You want to find a group of bandits and kite them all the way back to your base and, you know, pick apart the, So you want to kite them back to your base and loot the corpses of your fallen enemies. But, I know, I just wanted to show you this game. I want to show what the combat looks like, because, the combat is very well done. You don't have a life bar. You have all of these things, which all together make up how likely you are to die, and so the combat's very realistic like that. Eventually they want to implement severed limbs, so your character can lose limbs and shit, and all kinds of shit. But a lot of the features aren't in the game. The only features that are the combat system, the trading system. I don't think you can join any factions yet. But I do want to show off the inventory system, which would be nice, but we're not getting any spawns. We saw one group right off in the distance over there. We might have to move to another city, which wouldn't be very good for me. But as you can see, they're running like crazy. Run, Pants Mackenzie! Run like you've never run before! I love Pants Mackenzie. But yes, normally I find a group I can kite up here, but we don't seem to be able to find anyone. But yeah, eventually you're supposed to be able to start by joining the army and getting up that way. Because at the start the game is very difficult. Because you're not more powerful than anyone else. You're just a regular guy. In fact, you're the guy. You're the guy. There we go, and we've got some peoples. So, shit. Manipulate camera. So yes, we need to take them all the way back to the base. Hopefully we won't get too fucked up in the process. Yes, we need to play. There we go. Now we're here. So this is what in fact, we can take him. Let's see what happens here. This is the combat system, and I don't know, I think it looks kind of awesome. But we're jacking that guy up. I think we might have him. We might die, because you're not supposed to really take people on at this level. It doesn't tend to work out that well normally. As you can see, we're getting rather jacked up, and I thought the police would stop to help us, but they're not. And Pants is just standing there. Let's speed things up a bit. Just kill him. Let's see, eventually someone will die and fall over. Now they're running into the next battle over here, but the battles are one of the things I love about the game. So as you can see, we made it, and as such we can loot their things, and you can take all their items, and this is how the inventory system works. You get your backpack, a weapon, and there are a range of armors and things you can have. So that's your limited inventory. You can eventually get a backpack and increase the amount of inventory space you get. I'm trying to see if there's anyone with slightly more interesting stuff to look at. I suppose I'll look at these people. So this is some of the stuff you can get. All the factions have different clothing. This is what these guys seem to be wearing. Rocking out their cool stuff. Does this guy have? No, they've all got relatively similar weapons, but I suppose I could show you. You can hold multiple weapons, and it looks quite cool when you can't dual wield, but you can have multiple weapons on your person at once, although it's sort of gone into Mackenzie's back. And I think, is Reaper down? Yeah, Barry the Reaper's fallen over dead. Eventually, in the next update, they're giving you the ability to carry them to a medical center. And I hope you've enjoyed the game. This has been Kenshi. It's looked very good. I do recommend you go check it out. Links will be in the description. I hope I've showed off the game to its full potential. I don't know, it's kind of awesome. I would say the best part is the setting. In fact, I think I'll take you to a gay bar. No. This is sort of all the different areas in the game. The map is massive, by the way. In fact, I think that's how we're going to end things. I'm going to wander out into the desert to die. Because I think we should die relatively quickly. Which will be all kinds of nice. No, the pathfinding is a bit off. They're redoing pathfinding. It's all very much in development. It is alpha funding, which means the game is by no stretch of the imagination complete. There are bugs and things, but alpha funding, it's good. It means we don't have to rely on publishers to tell us what we want. We can decide what we want, which is fantastic in my opinion. I don't know. I love alpha funding as long as it's done well by the developer. Developer. It's weird thinking it's a developer-driven project as opposed to a publisher-driven project, which is it's all kinds of awesome. But yeah, this is what I mean by the game world is massive. I mean, it's loading now, and it should be done in a sec. Yeah, but look at that. It's a huge fucking desert, and as you can see, that's us there with this little dot. We could go and attack those guys, or we could not. But anyway, this has been Elkman001. Thanks for watching.